everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel and I thought we would do some low spend breakfasts. Not that they're, well, yeah, they're low spend for me because I have everything in my pantry or my freezers or whatever. So I thought, let's give it a try. We'll do a few of them, different things on the weekend, stuff like that, and see what I can come up with instead of just normal eggs and whatever. Usually Monday through Friday, my husband and I just eat eggs with either cheese on top or cheese and taco sauce, or maybe sometimes salsa on top of them. Just eggs. He gets 2, I get 1, and we're good to go. But on the weekends, I like to, we have a little more time together in the morning, so then I like to take time to make some more fun things to go with stuff. So relax a little bit in the morning, you know, and let's see what I can come up with. So hey, give this a thumbs up, hit that subscribe. Let's make some breakfast. Cheers. Okay, so we're gonna make chaffles. I don't know if you've ever heard of those. They're like the low carb version of like little waffles, and you use cheese in them and stuff. So I have some mozzarella cheese, about a cup's worth, that I'm gonna use out from the fridge. I have blueberries from my freezer. I'm gonna use those. Almond flour, cinnamon, 2 eggs, and a little bit of sweetener. And then, you know, you can use a regular waffle maker, but they have these cute ones, and this is what I use. And that's why they're called chaffles. So they're kind of easy for one person to eat or whatever. So we'll get the eggs in. I thought I'd do a blueberry version since I have some in my freezer to use up. Plenty of them. If you've been around, you know we went blueberry picking during the year. Okay, I forgot. We need baking powder. So, 1 teaspoon and 2 tablespoons for almond flour. Put just a hair more, only because I don't think that's a full cup of mozzarella cheese, so I want a little bit more binder. There. Am I forgetting anything? Oh, the blueberries. Started. Okay, so I plug this in, I'm preheating it. It'll let me know when it's ready, and then we're going to drop this on there. Okay, so you put in enough to kind of cover. Put that down. Cute. Okay, so the little light went off. Ta-da! Like a little spillage. Yay. Okay. Here, I have a spoon. Two. Number two. Look at those. Yum. Yum, yum, yum. Okay, look at those. Yum. Okay, so I'm putting some butter on there. This is my own homemade blueberry syrup that I have, that I also made months ago. It was in the freezer, so I got that out, thawed it out, cooked it up, or heated it up. You can obviously use regular syrup. Little. And then I have the zero sugar whipped cream. Lucky. Yum. Okay, here's an example of the eggs with cheese, taco sauce, and some bacon in the morning that we have during the week. So I had a whole bunch of sausage links in the freezer, and I wanted to make sausage biscuits and gravy. So I just took the links and started slicing open the casings and cooked them up that way, using my meat chopper, and it's just ground sausage, right? So you got to think outside the box. I do have ground sausage already frozen in the freezer also, but I had plenty of these, and I might as well use these up for this purpose, and it worked beautifully. And you can see here I'm using the meat chopper. It starts to grind it up. I just had it on a low medium heat to break it up. And this was a can of biscuits I had in the fridge from the holidays that I never got to use. And I did not want it to go to waste. I usually don't buy them only for the holidays and stuff, but I thought, well, we're gonna use them. And so I popped those babies open and made ourselves like a treat of a breakfast, since obviously we normally don't eat these. But I did want to get them used up. I didn't want anything to go bad. We ended up having them for a couple days in a row, and then after that, I think I had 3 left of the biscuits, and I didn't show it here, I made a little ham sandwich out of them and put them in the freezer for a quick breakfast on the go if we need it for something, and I could care less if we're eating bad that day, let's just do it. So they're in the freezer. Just add my garlic powder, pepper. You can look up any basic sausage gravy mix to use. Basically, I just use heavy cream, sausage, pepper. We like lots of pepper in ours. Salt, garlic powder. Shake my heavy cream. I have just enough, I believe, for this recipe, so it works out. I think I had another one in the fridge still, but this one was open, so I was using this one first. And with using heavy cream, you don't have to thicken it. You just gotta simmer it for a certain amount of time, and then it starts to thicken all on its own. More pepper. We like pepper in our sausage gravy. Now you can see it's bubbling up beautifully, and just gonna let it keep simmering like that, and it'll start to thicken. There are our biscuits, beautifully made. Ta-da! This was so yummy with fruit and a little cocktail. Here we have some bagels that I've had in the fridge for a while. They're keto friendly. I get them at Aldi. They're really good. We're just going to use some bacon that I had already fried up and make a bagel sandwich. Here I just did eggs with cheese on them and flipped them over, put some cheese on there, and thought I was videoing earlier and I didn't, so I apologize. So I just put some butter on the bagel. I toasted it. And here is the bacon that I had fried up. I fried up some for a canning project, so had some extra. I was putting them kind of halvesy pieces, and then I decided that I should probably tear them up a little bit better. So nothing worse than when you're trying to take a bite of a bagel and you only get a portion of something. Or any type of breakfast sandwich or something like that, you know. Evenly spaced. And now I'm going to put our eggs on here. The one egg got a little out of control. It was a little large, so I kind of had to fold it in half a little bit to make it fit. But it all worked out. Smoosh them down. And then we're going to cut them in half so it's easier to eat. And wait. Just wait. Ta-da! Yummy. Okay, so a few good ideas, right? I mean, seriously, people, you need to get into your pantries, in your freezers, and just see what you have. Don't try not to, like, what, just think, if your car was broke down, or obviously, you know, when we couldn't leave the house and stuff, what do you have in your pantries? Try not to go out and don't pick a recipe that you still need to get 2 or 3 items for, or 5 items for. You know, go through on Pinterest or whatever, or cookbooks, or whatever you have, look at them like, oh, I have all those ingredients. That's what I'm making. That is what I'm going to make. And that's what I've been doing. I don't think there's anything I've had to pick up. Heavy cream. And I did get some cream cheese the other day. So, because I used it all. But other than that, like making snacks for work, I went downstairs. I'm like, yeah, I feel like making something. I'm going through and I'm cleaning and organizing. I'm like, I have all this stuff. I can make Rice Krispie treats. I can make this. I can make that. I didn't have to go to the store for anything. And it made everyone very happy at work, the snacks that I brought in. But just see what you have. Think outside the box and get creative. And once you get going and you're like, oh, well, I could add this to it. Well, I can add this to it. And if it's, oh, shoot, I don't have this. Well, what else can you replace it with? You don't have to be by the book. But what else can you replace it with? Or does it really need that ingredient? You're okay not to go to the store and buy it. What if you can't go to the store? That's the thing. Use what you have. Don't pick the recipes that you still need to go, well, I'll do this. I have 1 item out of 6. That's fine. If that's what you want to do for your household, that's fine. But to low spend, you should be trying to use what you already have. And I am thoroughly enjoying it. Not gonna lie. It's get your creative juices flowing. I don't know, I just love it. Okay, hopefully you enjoyed this. Give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video. Cheers!